Hello, and welcome back to A Side of Nonsense. In the last few weeks, the United States government has been actively suppressing the United States Postal Service by minimizing its budget and its ability to operate. But what they fail to realize is there is a precedent in film and television where the Postal Service and the ability to send snail mail has been essential in moving the plot forward. Just look at these examples. The Lake House is a 2006 sequel to Speed 2 Cruise Control starring Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. The story centers on an architect in 2004 and a doctor living in 2006, both sharing the same lake house at different points in time. The two meet via letters left in the mailbox of the lake house that they share and carry on their correspondence for 2 years, remaining constantly separated. I never saw the lake house, but I think it's safe to say that this film would not exist without mail, would it not? I think it's pretty important, romantic drama-wise. If mail didn't exist, then Neo would have never met Debbie Ocean, and then we would have probably prevented Ocean's 8. Alright, maybe this is a bad example. The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is a comedy drama film released in 2005 and starring Alexis Bledel, America Ferrara, and Amber Tamblyn, which actually spawned a franchise with a musical adaptation in the works. The 2005 film centers around 4 friends who all try on the same pair of pants, and it inexplicably fits all of them. The girls decide to share the pants, dubbing them the traveling pants of the title's name, and decide to share them equally over the summer. Now be honest, would we even have this film if it weren't for these magical pants? If it wasn't for the mailing of said pants to each of the characters? I don't think so. I don't think so. How are you going to get the pants to each of these characters? How are they going to find the adventure of the summer without these traveling pants? They wouldn't. They wouldn't. Not without mail. The Postal Service is important. Zodiac is a 2007 horror thriller film starring Robert Downey Jr., Mark Ruffalo, and Jake Gyllenhaal. And I bet you're wondering, what does this have to do with mail? Well, how do you think the Zodiac Killer sent his messages to the papers? That's right. It's mail. The only answer is mail in this situation. The Zodiac Killer sent coded messages to each of the local newspapers, including the San Francisco Chronicle. Detectives and newspaper article writers alike all try to solve the mystery of who the Zodiac Killer is. Hot on the trail. Spoiler alert, they don't catch him. They think they catch him, but they don't. But yeah, he got away. Now I could go on for hours and hours and hours about every single Christmas movie that involves mail, kids' wishes being granted, and just overall how packages are sent during Christmas times, thanks to the American Postal System, or the World Postal System. But here's the thing. How are America's children going to get their wishes granted? Going to get their Christmas lists to Santa at the North Pole if there is no postal service? Well, guess what? Now no American child is going to get their Christmas wish granted. Going to get their Christmas list read by Santa up at the North Pole. Little Timmy down the street donated plasma, saved 4 lives. But he's not going to get the present he wished for, even though he's a good little boy. Because there's no postal service. All in all, I think we can agree that the Postal Service is essential to the American system, and honestly, we can't operate without it. So whether or not you believe in Santa Claus, true love, or globe-trotting slacks, please make your voice heard and vote this November. Thank you. We'll see you next time. Oh, I forgot about The Postman, directed by Kevin Costner, starring Kevin Costner. Box office bomb. He post-apocalyptic. He's a postman. It's horrible. It's not that bad, but it's pretty bad. It's the near future, 2013. He's a postman though. How are the post-apocalyptic people going to get their mail?